Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about how to do a creativity mashup. Are you ready? Well, let's get started. When you think of mashup, you may think music and bringing two pieces of music or two styles of music together in a mashup. And that's one definition, but good news, no music video today. Not what we're doing. My dictionary has another definition of mashup, which is a mixture of disparate elements. And that is a great insight into how we can be more creative or create more ideas or solve problems. And we can enhance our creativity by doing a mashup. You're saying, what are you talking about, Kevin? Well, here's what I mean. Let me give you an example. So back in the 60s, NASA is trying to figure out a new kind of fastener for astronauts to be able to use in space. The ones that we had weren't going to work. And there was inspiration that came from how cockleburrs attach to fabric. And voila, from that we get Velcro. Now, what do cockleburrs have to teach NASA? Apparently, quite a bit. Now, that particular example didn't happen because they did what I'm going to suggest to you, but it's an example of the mashup. So let me tell you about how you can literally use this mashup idea, smashing metaphors together to help create new ideas. And here's how it works. Number one, pick a random item. And the best way to pick a random item is probably not to be thinking about your problem and then pick an item, but rather just pick something literally randomly. Go to your dictionary, open it up, find a noun, and say that there it is. That's the thing we're going to compare. And then what you want to do is mash up the idea or the problem you're trying to solve with the item or the word that you've identified. So you ask, how is this like my problem? How is a cockleburr like my need to solve this fastener problem? How is this like this? Now, in many ways, it won't be like, but what we're trying to find are the unique things, how are they connected in some way, shape, or form? So we ask, how is this like my problem? And we write those things down. And you can do this individually or in a group. Then you ask, how is this not like my problem? Well, my problem is not this, and it's not this. And so you use the same construct of looking at your problem statement or your situation or your challenge and comparing it to the random word that you've selected. How is it like my problem? How is it not like my problem? Then review your answers. So look at what you wrote and say, now from that, what new insights or ideas do I get? And maybe you will come up with something unique and interesting and useful. Is everything on your list going to work? No. Is something going to work? Maybe. That's the whole point. What we're trying to do is create forced association, a creativity mashup to hopefully solve our problem, or at least give us a new insight, a new perspective, a new idea to solve our problem. Now, here's the thing. I have done this a lot on this set on Remarkable TV. I have compared leadership to hamburger and to beer and to breakfast cereal and even to coconuts. Now, the coconut thing came when members of my team challenged me to say, well, how's a coconut like leadership, Kevin? And I did one episode and then I actually did two. And we'll have links to some of those if you want to go back and watch those. But here's the thing. A while back, Marissa, who's on the other side of this camera, said, you ought to put out a challenge and let people challenge you to come up with those ideas that you then have to do. And so we've created, this is the first episode in what's going to be a series. I'm going to do that. We've had people go on social media and give us ideas of words or items that I need to mash up with leadership, and we're going to start that next week. And here's the thing. If you have an idea, you can put a comment right here. And if we pick yours for a future episode, we'll give you credit here, of course, and we'll send you one of our journals. Hope you'll do that, and I hope you'll be back next week when we do this again. But let me close, before I go, let me close with today's tweet. Want new ideas? Take a random item and compare it to your problem to find new insights. Well, you want to come back next week for this series where I'm going to try these crazy ideas of hooking things to leadership. And the best way to do that is to sign up so that you get this emailed to you every week. Sign up for Remarkable TV because we're here every week. And for the next few weeks, you're going to want to catch all of this series. And don't forget, tell us below the random item you'd like me to connect to leadership. Thanks. We'll be back next week with another episode of Remarkable TV.